Greetings, thrill seekers. I am the master programmer. This week, Rasputin tapped into heavily redacted intelligence files, and 2 cases surfaced, each one more disturbing than the last. Both individuals remember lives that never existed. Both swear their realities were altered, and both were dismissed as unstable, delusional, but the records suggest otherwise. So, if you're looking for a fright, something scary to watch at night, stay with us as we delve into 2 chilling accounts of lives rewritten by forces unknown. First in, I don't remember killing her. A man is arrested for the brutal murder of his partner. The evidence is overwhelming. The confession is recorded. The problem? He remembers being somewhere else entirely. And the more he digs, the more he realizes those memories may not be his at all. Then, in They Gave Me a Family, a woman wakes up in a perfect suburban home with a husband and children she's told are hers. As the days pass, she starts to see cracks in the illusion and comes to a horrifying conclusion. These stories are not for the faint of heart, so sit back, turn down the lights, and listen to the eerie tales Rasputin has uncovered. And if you enjoy our content, please subscribe to our channel for more chilling stories and dark discoveries. Welcome to another journey into the unknown, brought to you by the .darkfiles. I need you to understand something. Before we begin, I'm not crazy. I'm not trying to get sympathy. I don't remember killing her. Her name was Carolina Miles. We dated for 6 years. She loved horror movies and gummy bears, and hated thunderstorms. I still have pictures of us, vacations, birthdays. But according to detectives, I strangled her in our apartment on a Tuesday night. Cold, calculated. They said I confessed on tape. They showed me the footage. It was me. Same face, same voice, same calm, blank expression. The thing is, I wasn't there. I remember that night. I was at a bar 2 neighborhoods over, watching the game. I even have a receipt from the bartender, signed with my card. But when they pulled surveillance footage from the bar, I'm not on it. And the weirdest part, I knew exactly what the bar looked like, where I sat, what I ordered. I remember the game, the crowd noise, even the guy who spilled his beer near the jukebox. It's real. I remember it all too clearly. In prison, things started falling apart. Little things. A guard asked me what year it was, and I said it was 2019. He said it was 2025. I swore both my parents were alive. They'd been dead for years. I knew my sister lived in Portland, but it turns out I never had a sister. The memories I did have didn't match up with anyone's version of reality, not even my own. They gave me a psych eval, said I had a dissociative break, but the psychologist kept pressing about my time in trial programs I don't recall signing up for. She used phrases like controlled narrative override and episodic implantation. At first, I thought she was testing me, but she wasn't. 2 weeks later, she disappeared. Transferred, they said. No one knew her name. Her office was just empty. Then I started getting notes. slips of paper under my pillow. One said, "You're not crazy, you're programmed." Another had a number, 1479. Eventually, someone from the infirmary let something slip. "You're one of the Halbert boys?" he asked. Should have burned the whole thing down. Project Halbert, a psychological warfare unit shut down in the early 2000s, rumored to have created artificial memories, implanting crimes, cover stories, entire relationships. The goal? To control spies, discredit whistleblowers, erase inconvenient lives. I think I was part of it. Maybe a test subject. But here's what haunts me the most. Last night, I woke up in my cell screaming. I saw Caroline. She was standing in the corner, staring at me. Her neck was bruised, her lips pale, her eyes glassy. But she smiled, and she whispered, "That memory wasn't yours, but the guilt is." I woke up in a house I didn't recognize, in a bed that wasn't mine. There was a man beside me. He smiled like we were in love. He called me by a name I didn't answer to. Claire. I didn't correct him. I didn't know what else to do. 2 children ran in. "Good morning, Mommy," they said. I didn't speak. I couldn't. The house itself was spotless. Every picture frame had a photo of us smiling. Holidays, vacations, school plays. I'm in every picture, always front and center. But I don't remember a single moment. I told the man, I told Alex, that something was wrong. He smiled and said I hit my head. A fall in the shower. Mild concussion. The doctor said it would pass. But I didn't feel injured. There was no bruising, no pain. Just this blank space where my life should be. Every time I questioned it, Alex had an answer. He told me stories, showed me emails, played voicemails from people I don't know, calling me Claire. I tested him. I asked about our wedding. He described the dress, the venue, the music. He even pulled out a video. I watched myself walk down the aisle, and it looked real. So why didn't it feel that way? I started writing notes to myself, hiding them under drawers, behind mirrors. Tiny reminders. You woke up here. You didn't choose this. Watch the children. The kids never seemed to sleep. I checked on them at night, and they were just lying there, awake, staring. I tried to leave once, packed a bag, made it to the front door. Alex stopped me, gently, like it wasn't the first time. "Claire," he said, "we've talked about this. You're not well." Then came the pills, pale blue, twice a day. "Just for a little while," he said. I flushed them when he wasn't looking. That's when things started slipping. The house would change, small things. The painting in the hallway would be different. A door that used to squeak would no longer make the sound. When I mentioned it, Alex just smiled. "You're remembering things wrong again, sweetheart." Then, yesterday, I found something behind the washing machine. A hatch. Sealed. Seamless. But there was a keypad. I stared at it for a long time. I don't remember touching it. I don't remember typing anything in. But it opened. Inside was a narrow staircase. Metal. Cold. I followed it down into a room that didn't belong anywhere in a house. Monitors lined the walls. Each screen showed a version of this house, with small differences in the color of the walls and the shape of the children. One screen showed me sitting at the kitchen table, smiling, laughing, but I wasn't there. And on that table, in the center of the room, was a file. Not a folder, a file. It was labeled Subject 81C, Infant Care Compliance, Stage 4. Begin termination if rejection persists. I closed the file and turned around. Alex was standing in the doorway, and the kids were with him, smiling. They called me Claire again, and I smiled back, because I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the chills, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our page to stay updated. Stay vigilant. The unknown is always closer than you think.